It's something we often take for granted in our justice system. Did this person get a fair trial? Or worse, is an innocent person going to prison? According to the National Registry of Exonerations, 24 Arizonans have had wrongful convictions overturned since 1991. Each one takes money and time, but a willing prosecutor can take years off of that process. And a new unit at the Maricopa County Attorney's Office claims to be making changes to move things faster. But ABC 15 investigator Courtney Holmes shows us some wonder if the changes will really make a difference.
Originally, my trial was in 1992. That just lasted 3.5 days.
Ray Crone sat through 2 trials, spent 10 years in prison, 3 of them on death row, for a murder he didn't commit.
The trial, the evidence that they withheld, suppressed, covered up, they actually had taken my evidence to a bite mark expert who said it wasn't a match, and they covered that up and went and found another bite mark expert.
DNA evidence exonerated him and identified the actual killer in 2002. But Crone, who now works with prosecutors across the country on post-conviction reforms, knows better than most the crucial role that prosecutors play in either working to keep the wrongfully convicted locked up or setting them free.
The prosecutor did not want to let up on my guilt, did not want to admit he had made a mistake.
Nearly 20 years after his exoneration, the Maricopa County Attorney's Office announced it's rethinking how to handle post-conviction cases.
This is one of those areas where we wanted to make sure the process was more streamlined.
Alistair Adele, appointed in October 2019 after Bill Montgomery's elevation to the state Supreme Court, is running for the position now. She says she's created a prosecution integrity unit that's supposed to investigate claims of actual innocence and police misconduct after a conviction.
And in the past, it would go to a line level prosecutor. This is bringing it more centralized so that we can have one person reviewing all of those claims.
Julie Gunnigal is Adele's Democratic opponent.
I see it as, another, smoke and mirrors attempt to continue the legacy of Bill Montgomery and make surface level reforms that don't actually get the job done.
But if it's done right,
there's a lot of good that can be done with a unit like this.
Lindsay Herf is with Arizona Justice Project, which takes on these types of cases.
To get all of the documents and the police reports and the crime lab reports, to accessing, physically being able to access evidence.
Ray says the real test will be the commitment to funding and staffing.
It would take a few people, I think, to be effective at it. But you have to start somewhere. I'll give him credit for trying.
We should mention Rachel Mitchell is the prosecutor heading up this effort for the Maricopa County Attorney's Office. She is the same attorney who questioned Christine Blasey Ford during the Brett Kavanaugh Supreme Court hearings. Courtney Holmes, ABC 15, Arizona.